Hey guys, so since I haven't done a video in a little bit, I thought I would start off with the favourites. It's June already, which is crazy because I feel like we're almost halfway through the year, it's almost summer, it's almost quite scary. But it does mean that this month I'm going to Paris, which is really exciting. I'm actually going next week, and it means that next month I'm going on holiday for 4 weeks, so I'm terribly excited for that, obviously. And it also means that summer starts, which is definitely a positive, but I've just got my fingers crossed that we actually get a summer this year in London, because sometimes it's a bit not so summery, so hopefully we'll get a summer. So looking at this month's favourites, I kind of think it's a bit, I don't know, a little bit more unusual. There's not that many makeup products, which is quite unusual for me, I think. Usually my favourites is largely makeup based, but this month it's not, so I'll start with the makeup since I said there's not that much. Starting with my nail polish, I am wearing Uptown Blue, which is a Maybelline Forever Strong Superstay 7 Days Gel Colour. That's pretty long. And I went to an event about 2 or 3 weeks ago for, I think it's the launch of this, or like to promote this, I'm not 100% sure, and I've pretty much been wearing it since. There's one other colour that I've kind of worn in between it, but actually this lasts so well that I haven't had to paint my nails very much or anything like that. It's a beautiful pastel blue, and I kind of think it's probably my top 5 of the summer already, but I'll keep you posted on my top 5 soon. I think I might do a video or something like that. This is a really nice colour, perfect for the summer, and just lasts really long. I would kind of say it lasted about 7 days with a fair bit of tip wear though, but I think that's pretty normal. You kind of even get that with real gel polish, so I can't complain, pretty impressed. Moving on, I've got another eyeshadow palette. I love eyeshadow palettes at the moment. This one I'm not 100% sure how much it is, but I think it might be slightly pricey, and it's a Too Faced Natural Eyes. I just think the colours are really beautiful. I did quite like the chocolate one, I think. At the beginning I didn't love it, but it's kind of grown on me, but this one I instantly fell in love with. I love it, it's slightly smaller, but it still has 9 colours, 3 really big ones, which are kind of the ones that I would use the most anyway, and then like 6 kind of extra ones to add like a little bit more of a pop and to kind of play around with these. It also comes with like a little mirror and like a little instruction thing, but overall I think it's really cute, and I think this may be the palette I take with me to Paris. I'm not 100% sure, but it's kind of perfect for day and night, and it's like smoky eyes and very neutral eyes, so it's really nice. It's got a perfect balance of like shimmery and matte, so I really like this. And I feel like they're all fairly pigmented, whereas with the chocolate one there's a couple that kind of felt were a little bit chalky. I didn't really find this with this palette, even though it's a Too Faced palette. I think maybe Too Faced's really light colours aren't the best, but I'm pretty happy with the palette. This is a kind of makeup one, and it's pretty random, but I am loving the Earle eyebrow brush. I kind of feel like it's a bit weird for me to fall in love with an eyebrow brush, like are they all that different? But in the past I've kind of had a spoolie and then a little comb, which I've never really enjoyed. So this is perfect because it's got the perfect size angled brush on the end, which is what I use to do my brows. I just use a powder through my brows with this, and then I can brush it out with the comb, which is perfect. It's exactly what I want. I haven't used anything else. I'm thinking of purchasing a few more of these just because I like them so much, and I'd quite like to be able to use this for liner as well, but because I've just got one, I save this for my eyebrows. I can throw it in my bag, and I've got 2 brushes, so I love this. And it's fairly affordable as well. Onto sun cream. I have really been enjoying the sun. We haven't had that much of it, but when I've had a chance I've kind of sat out or kind of just got outside, and I've been using the Radical Skin Perfecting Screen in SPF 30. On my body I tend to use SPF 15, so I feel like you need the extra protection on your face. You don't want to burn, and I definitely don't want wrinkles, and it's already something that I'm pretty worried about, so I will be sticking to this. The reason I like this one in particular is because it's super lightweight. It's almost like water, so it comes out and you can just rub it in and that's it. Like, that's gone and it's in, and you don't get any white cast, you don't get anything. It's just perfect. It is a little bit more expensive. I think it's about £40, but it's one of the best ones I've ever tried, and it's probably only like £10 more than the ones that I would usually buy, and I'd rather pay that than have to worry about what it will look like on my face. Can I wear it under my makeup? It's just so lightweight that I don't worry about that at all. A product I never thought I would find is a dry shampoo that's not Batiste that I actually like. But someone recommended the Dove Hair Therapy Refresh and Care Dry Shampoo, and I've really been enjoying it. I'm all out, pretty much anyway. And it smells nice. It's got a very Dove scent. It's not like, it's just very clean, I guess. But I've really liked it. I'm not going to say it's as good as Batiste because it's not quite as heavy, so if you have very greasy hair, it's not going to mop it up quite as well. But it's the best one I've tried that isn't Batiste, and I've actually really liked it. And I think I would repurchase just because it's so much quicker to rub this one in than the Batiste one, especially because I have dark hair. And I kind of feel like because it doesn't let off as much powder, I don't have to worry about it making my room very dusty, and trust me, Batiste makes my room very dusty, so that's a plus as well. But really good, like the smell, would repurchase. It is a little bit more expensive than Batiste, which I think is the one thing that puts me off repurchasing it, but if I can find it on offer, I will definitely buy this over the Batiste just because it's quicker, don't have to worry about it, and it smells nice. A product I've had for ages and I've always liked but I've never really fallen in love with is the Weleda, I can never pronounce this. If you know how to pronounce it, please leave that below. But it's a skin food for dry and rough skin. I don't really have overly dry skin on my body. I'm really bad, I don't moisturise as much as I should. But I had basically a product removed too much skin. It's a totally different subject. I'm going to talk about that hopefully in my next video or soon. And it didn't like bleed or scab, but it just caused that area to get really dry. So I needed something that would look after it and moisturise that area without irritating it more, and this really done it. You only need like a little bit. You do kind of have to work fairly hard to get it all in because it is reasonably thick, but really like the best product I could have gone for. I tried other things in between, and this really helped clear up the dry patch and helped heal that area a little bit more as well. So I'm very happy with it, and I feel like I'm going to be reaching for this even more now. I need to spray myself before I talk about this. And next, oh, that went in my mouth. Ooh. Still in my mouth. Still in there. Ooh, that was really nice. Doesn't taste good, guys, doesn't taste good. Lastly is a product which I actually think is a couple of years old, but I've only recently discovered, and it's this perfume. I'm going to put who it's by below because Italian isn't my strong point. I'm assuming it's Italian, and I'm not going to try and pronounce it just because I don't like making a fool out of myself, so the name of it will actually be below. But I've discovered this perfume and I just think the packaging is beautiful, and it's quite grown up for me. I don't know if it's a little bit too grown up for me, but I've really been enjoying it. The packaging is beautiful, and it's just a very elegant scent. I kind of feel like I can wear this kind of like late afternoon into evening, and it's not sweet, which is what I usually like, but I don't know, I've really fallen for it. I'm really rubbish at describing scents. I've done a blog post on it, so I'll link that below because we're not gaining that much from this conversation because I'm so bad at describing scents. I've been trying a few different perfumes recently, so hopefully throughout the next few months I'll be sharing a few different favourites. But that's the end of my video. Really short. Well, not necessarily short, but I've only got 7 favourites, which is pretty small for me. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm getting really hot from these lights. But leave me a comment below letting me know what you've been enjoying this month, and also what you've got planned for the next few months, because it's finally almost summer, which is super duper exciting. But I'll speak to you all soon and have a lovely week. Bye.